Okay, this is Weather Outlook, and this is your update. I'm posting this Thursday, June 12th, roughly 6 o'clock when I'm recording this. And again, the weekend isn't going to be a washout, but there'll be showers and thunderstorms that you'll have to dodge during the weekend. Now, these are your 6 o'clock temperatures. As you can see, it's quite warm in Delaware, Jersey, southeastern PA, south central PA, up through the valleys of Wilkes-Barre and out towards Pittsburgh. Northern PA and the higher elevations are in the 70s. And if you look really close over by Erie, it's right off the lakes at 69 degrees. Now, precipitation wise, there's only a couple areas where there's thunderstorms and heavy downpours, and this is one of them right here. This is going to pass north of Reading and actually over towards Allentown, and then there's a small one up here in the Poconos. We moved this ahead about an hour or so, and you can see it looks like it dies out, but it should hold together towards Allentown here. Then as we go through the nighttime hours, this is around midnight. Got a couple sprinkles out here in western PA. Temperatures tonight, I don't think you're going to be able to keep your windows open. You'll see on this map right here, temperatures are pretty warm overnight. Maybe to the north, 60s, but elsewhere to the south of basically 81. Temperatures will stay in the 70s. Jersey, Delaware, same things. Temperatures will stay in the 70s overnight. Now, tomorrow, for a lot of people, it won't be as warm as it was. Out by Pittsburgh, temperatures ahead of a front are basically gotten into the 80s again. Down here towards Philly, Lancaster, Harrisburg, temperatures get into the low 80s, but north of that, temperatures are in the 70s. Most of New Jersey's in the 70s, and except up towards Wilmington, basically Delaware's in the 70s as we go through the afternoon. Now, precipitation right now is kind of scattered, but here's your line here. You can see some thunderstorms in South Delaware. You can see some out here to the east of Pittsburgh. And if we've just moved this ahead a couple of hours, this is 6 o'clock. You can see these have kind of grown in size out here. So expect out this direction here to get maybe a heavy thunderstorm. And then as you can see this front trying to trailing down this way. Again, that's going to keep our weather kind of damp as we go through the weekend. This is 8 o'clock in the evening. These have this kind of meandered a little bit to the south, and then some more showers have broken out towards the north. As we get towards 10 o'clock Friday night, these storms are kind of making now little cells of their own down here. So it's still going on. But as it moves towards the morning hours, and as we get to this is around 7 a.m., you can see those other storms are now just basically mist, drizzle in the central part of PA. Out here again, they fire back up again towards morning out here in southwestern PA. And then as we go through Saturday, uh, we don't get much better. This is 10 a.m. on Saturday. Here's 11 a.m. Here's noon on Saturday. You can see it's basically through Jersey, most of Pennsylvania, in western PA also. They have some sort of drizzle, showers, thunderstorms, a little bit of everything going on. And then as we move this into the afternoon, it kind of narrows out a little bit, but you can still see there's thunderstorms out here towards State College, towards Bradford out here. Temperatures in the afternoon on Saturday reflect the rain, as you can see. You can see basically at the Poconos, temperatures staying right around 60. Elsewhere, daytime highs reach up 60s to lower 70s, and that's about it. All we're going to get out of Saturday. So here's 6 o'clock Saturday. Thunderstorms are now moved down towards the south, down towards York that way. And then they kind of work their way through Delaware. They sag down through South Jersey, heading this way. Behind's left just a couple of showers. And you would think, okay, maybe Sunday's going to get a little better. So we move this out to Sunday morning, and things start to crank back around again. Here's 7 o'clock in the morning. You just have some spotty drizzle, mist, sprinkles across the state. Not really all that bad. We get to around 10 in the morning. Once again, out in southwestern PA, you have a little cluster out here of some showers, maybe even a thunderstorm. But it kind of a Sunday's kind of a cloudy day for a lot of us. This takes you to around 2 in the afternoon on Sunday. You can see it reflects there's some thunderstorms out there. If you're looking at what the temperatures are going to be on Father's Day, here you go. This is around 2 in the afternoon on Sunday. Temperatures out in western PA rise into the upper 70s to low 80s. And eastern part of PA, there's 60s and maybe a couple 70s thrown in. So kind of a chilly day. And as we move to the afternoon where, okay, it should start to warm up, it really doesn't. You can see here's around 5 o'clock and it really hasn't warmed up much in eastern PA, Jersey, Delaware, central PA. Even out here, temperatures have dropped a little bit in the afternoon. Um, Rain wise, most of the rain is confined out here, but as we get in towards Monday, you can see this is going to all head up Sunday night into Monday across PA. But I'll review this again. Trying to think. Tomorrow's not going to happen. Probably on Saturday. All right, everybody take care. Be safe.